Hello, hello, hello. This is Melody, your resident love coach. I am here to talk to you about matters of the heart again. And so that we all get to get better at the art of loving, right? It's always important. And I just thought today I would talk about how to or when is the right time to move on. I was talking to someone recently and they didn't know whether they should move on or not and what they should wait for. And I thought, what a great topic. Let's talk about it. Because, you know, we give each other so many rules and laws and that don't sometimes I make sounds when I can't find the nice words to say about something. And so anyway, getting back to our topic, when is the right time to move on? When you've broken up with someone, when you have, again, maybe lost somebody, maybe they died, like my husband did. And hi, how are you? Who's joined me? Say hello so I know who you are. So maybe someone has passed away or died or left you, or I don't know, whatever. And you want to move on. And how do you move on? When do you move on? Is one of those core questions. I struggled with that a lot because in my case, I thought I was being disloyal or whatever. And actually, no, that's not true. What made me struggle was the pressure from people because people thought after a year I should have been ready to move on and that I was over him and that was okay. And I wasn't ready to move on. I was still working on myself. And I was working on myself, working on healing. And then after about 2 years, I healed. I felt like I healed and I was ready to move on. So being ready to move on is determined by you and you alone. I know sometimes, and we have seen this in movies, the only way to get over somebody is to jump back right in and get back on the horse. So what happens then is you are still very much vibrating that energy that you created with this person. You go, you move on, you meet this person still vibrating that energy. You see what I mean here? And then you meet the person with the same traits like the ones that you have left behind. And now you're trapped in this cycle of being with a person that is not going to give you what you need. So it's difficult, but simple in that in order for you to move on, you need to look at yourself and feel yourself and know I've healed. I'm okay now. This person doesn't rule me anymore. Their stuff doesn't affect me anymore. And I am okay. If I meet them today, I don't have to go and hide in a bush because, oh my God, I'm still very much affected by their opinion of me. Then you should move on. Then you are able to move on. That you have done the work to heal is the only reason and the only time when you can heal. If you have lost a spouse, you can move on after 6 months if you're ready. You can move on after a year. Nobody should tell you when to move on. It's all up to you. Not your friends, not your mother, not your pastor, nobody. You are the only person who can tell when you are ready to move on. But when it's a breakup, which is different, very, very different from when a spouse has passed away, you need to have done the work to heal. You need to be able to talk about that person and think about that person without having an emotional reaction. So it's like just any other person you know, like your former colleagues at work. When you resign from a job, you don't go around thinking, oh my God, my boss, because they're not your boss anymore. You know that. Same with the next boyfriend. When you're ready, you know you're ready, you move on, that's it. And what does moving on mean anyway? Moving on means you're open to finding another person to share your life with. And you might be open maybe to posting on some dating website or on Tinder, I don't know. or you are just open to meeting someone. You're going around doing your thing, going to different places, meeting different people, and then you're open to having conversation about what's possible. And then you start building on it. And then it starts to grow. And then, you start to enjoy it. Right? So that's my tip from me today. What to do when you should move on, when you should move on, when you're absolutely ready. And you are the only person who determines that. If anyone is giving you any pressure about moving on, send them to me. I'll give them a very good talking to. That's just a joke. Yeah, no, I won't. Maybe I will if you can't do it yourself. But only move on when you're ready, when you feel like it's time, and I'm not hung up on them. Love you so much for your attention and your time. I will talk to you very soon, next Thursday. And bye for now. Mwah.